I'm live. Hey, welcome YouTube, welcome Facebook and Twitter. So all you guys out there, I'm going live. I had Prison Talk with Angie. She was just on here. She should be right back. I guess we had technical difficulties. I'm going to show you guys. So I was on TV today, guys. Yeah. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. I hear the beep. I hear the beep. There she is. There she.
Hey, sorry. Hey,
No problem.
the whole crew is coming on. You sent everybody an invite, right?
But I just did it like 3 minutes ago because
Yeah. Well, I told everyone because Adam called. It was a whole group call, and I said, "Hey, Sean invited us all on a live right now. Go to your emails."
Okay.
And so everyone said they were jumping off that to come on to here.
I don't expect, when I say jump, they're supposed to say how high. No, it's not.
Right.
No, I just figured I should have done it an hour ago. But I got a phone call from a guy named Carl who's getting ready to get sentenced. And, I talk for an hour like I do with guys. And he's got a prison consultant, and he's still calling me. So
that doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me. That's why today I decided on this TV show. And Angie, I want to maybe bring you on this team because I'm thinking, I got a lady.
That was a great show.
Thanks. Oh, the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it, Angie. I'm gonna become a prison consultant. But I'm not gonna charge no $10,000. This might be Adam calling me. Hold on. Let's see. Hello. I sent it to you, but let me do it right now. Let me put it on the screen. Are you on the show?
No, not yet, because I haven't got the link.
Go to my channel, because if I go to send you the thing, it freezes me. Let me just put the link. Let me just put the link on the show. I knew it was you, Adam, because it was a +611 thing. I'm going to put the link on.
Okay, and I'll jump into it and I'll do it that way.
Jump, yeah, that way. And I'm
I didn't know.
there.
Angie told me a lot. I don't know what's going on. YouTube is not telling me when you guys are on.
Man, no, it's my bad, Adam. I just decided to invite you guys at the last minute. I didn't even expect you guys. Angie, I told a half an hour ago, but I thought, if I'm going to invite Angie, I got a whole family to think of nowadays.
Isn't that nice?
I know. So I go, well, you can't forget the rest of the family. All right. I knew it was you, Adam. So anyways, yeah, you're on TV right now. I mean, you're on YouTube right now, live. New Age Plug.
Everyone can hear me?
Yeah, New Age Plug. I just put the link. I'm inviting everybody, New Age. So if you want to come on too, the link's right underneath your name. Angie, do you know who New Age Plug is?
In the chat?
Yeah, come on in the chat. It's there, Adam. Come on. I know you can figure that part out. I'm going to hang up on you and wait for you to come live. Australians, I mean, what are you going to do? But New Age Plug, Dylan, he came on my show the other day. So it is Dylan, right? If you want to come on, man, the link's right below you, man. So
you sent it to Chris too?
What's that?
You sent it to Christopher too, right?
I did. And Matt Cox, Dan Wise, and Big Stevie, Harvey. I forgot a few people because when you came on, I know I forgot. But I think I got 8 people I invited. I don't expect them. I mean, 3-minute warning. Come on, man. I don't expect them to come on. But New Age Plug might come on.
Okay, tell me what you're doing. So you're going to be a prison consultant. I think
I'm
should
do it, man. But I ain't going to charge $10,000. So Tom Keesing, he's the guy I did time with. He's a businessman, and he lives here in Albuquerque. He's the one that got me here to Albuquerque. He got me, hooked me up with Wings for Life. He's on their board of directors. Here comes Adam. So, anyways, me and him are gonna.
Adam, hi.
We're gonna start the business. We want to help people, Angie, but instead of $10,000, we'll charge $2,000. But or $1,000. If somebody calls me and they got no money, always going to help those people like I've always done. But, the guy who's got $80,000 to spend on a lawyer, don't call no Justin Paperny. who guarantees 30% of your time now. That's what he's telling clients. If you give me
If you're not a
$10,000,
judge, you
you'll
can't
only do
guarantee it.
30% of your time. You can't do that. You can't guarantee somebody 30% of your time.
We're not the judges. We can't
That
do.
needs to go back to prison. I'm sorry, and I hope he hears.
I got a quick
Yeah,
question,
that's
Sean.
criminal.
Yeah,
How come you're on the screen twice?
because I can do this, Adam. Look, I can be just like this, or I can be just like this.
Because I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
So I got a Adam. It's called a tablet, right? And
You just done that to fuck with me, didn't you?
yeah, I wanted to fuck with. I'll take myself. It's great if it's just me. So let me take one of me off the screen. It says kick from studio or ban from studio. I don't want to ban myself or kick myself, but I guess
Just
I got
leave it.
to.
Just leave it. So you
What
don't
do I
fuck it
do?
up.
Which one do I choose, man?
I like the court. I like
I'm gonna
the well,
kick
the court
myself
one
from the
is good.
studio. I'm
You
gonna
leave the
kick
court one
myself.
on.
There, I
Kick
kicked
yourself in the
myself
you know
off.
what.
I kicked myself off, but I didn't ban myself.
I'm glad I called because I just called the group, Sean. I called the group because I just wanted to let Steve know what I did for him. And then Angie told me that you were live and that you invited us.
I just decided last minute to invite you guys because I invited Angie and I thought I can't forget the rest of my kids.
Angie looking beautiful as always.
Thanks, Adam. You're way too sweet.
I tried my best, sweetheart.
Adam, New Age Plug is in the room. His name's Dylan. I asked him to
Yeah.
come on. So, do you guys want New Age Plug to come on?
Yeah, I know
You hear
him.
that,
I
New
don't
Age
know him,
Plug?
but
Come on,
he,
man. Click
we're
the link.
subscribed to each other's channel.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He was on my show the other a few days ago. Yeah, we had a
Get
great
him
chat.
on. Hit the link,
Angie, I
New
got
Age
a
Plug.
lady. I got a lady that wants to talk to you. She's over 50. She's gonna get sentenced.
Is it
And,
Natalie?
Yeah, you did talk to her. Oh, good.
Yeah,
good,
she
good.
called me and I talked to her and I gave her a lot of information and I have a lot more to give her. So tomorrow we decided that we'll talk on Wednesdays, so I need to call her tomorrow because I've gotten a lot of information.
Okay, can you tell everybody what's going on with you and her and how you helped her and all that stuff?
Yeah. So she called me. Thank you for referring her to me. And
Welcome.
she just needed a lot of advice because like a lot of us, we'd never actually been in trouble with the law. And so she was really afraid of what was going on and what it was going to be like when she was in there. And she had also been told some very odd things that were definitely not true. As an example, she thought that her husband she thought her husband could come pick her up and she could spend a couple days with him every now and then.
Oh, what? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I said, what are you talking about?
That definitely ain't going to
no.
happen. The only time your husband's going to pick you up is when you get released.
I said, no, what he has to do is sit in a room with you across from a table if they're even allowing that for an hour. I said,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah, I said, you're not leaving anywhere. I said,
It's
anyway.
funny what people tell the lawyers. Her son, her lawyer told her, I did a custody level. You know how you figure out your custody level, how many points you got to where you're going to go.
Yes.
His lawyer and her lawyer never heard of a custody level. They didn't know what I was talking about. They said that dude's crazy. There's no point system to tell you if you go to a camp or a penitentiary.
One thing that I've seen.
So
one thing that I've seen, people tend to fill someone's head with crap. Someone that's about to go to prison, someone who's never ever been to fucking prison, pretend that they have.
Yeah.
Fill that person's head with
Harvey.
crap.
Genghis the link's there too. I invited you guys at the last minute. I'm sorry, Harvey. Anyways, where were you, Angie? And then we'll get to Harvey.
Okay, so I explained to her the real deal, and she was worried about like what kind of people are going to be in there and this and that. And I said, listen, I said, here's the thing. I said, They're no different than you, and you're no different than them. You are not better than them. And if you go in there like you're better than them, I said, trust me, it won't go well for you. I said, you
That's
need to
right.
go in there
That's
and
true.
understand that you made a mistake just like you did. And I said, and you need to be open to people being kind, and you need to be kind in return. And I said, no, you don't want to be a sucker and an idiot. I said, but
Yeah.
you have to understand that people will, the women as particular, I don't know about men, but the women will welcome you and they will give you things, and not for
Depending
anything
on
in
your
return.
attitude, right, Angie?
I told her that it was really, really important that she
And watch out when someone's been
and
too
also
kind
to
to you.
leave her ego at the door, because she's a criminal just like they are. I don't care what you've done. You're the same. You're a felon just like I am, and just like they are. You know, and
Yeah,
and
you
I
come in
told
there
her that if
entitled
she,
and bitter, then yeah.
yeah, and she was like, "Well, what am I going to do about my hair and my nails?" And I go, "I don't know what you're going to do."
My hair and my nails.
I said, there's people that do that as a, you know, like that's the way they make money in there, and you're going to have to pay for that. I go,
That's
we
crazy.
had somebody that cut hair for free because it was RDAP, you know, we couldn't charge a dime. But we had somebody that was a licensed, you know, hair cutter, and she would cut our hair, and that was it. I said, but you're not getting your hair color done or any of
Who are you
that.
trying to look good for, other than a
I was
visiting
going
day?
to
Who are
ask
you trying to?
you.
You trying to look good for the guards? I mean,
Right.
what?
I was going to ask you a question, Angie. I've heard in women's prison in America that women get them Skittles and get the color off it, like the red color off of that, and use it as lipstick or bloody, you know, put it on their eyes.
Yeah, you know what else they do is they'll use like meltdown pencils and stuff, and then mix it with like Vaseline and stuff, and then use it for like eyebrow pencil stuff or
What's up, Big
um,
Lou?
what's
up,
that?
Wesley? I'm sorry, Angie. Go on.
Oh,
Big Lou, Wesley.
yeah. So they do. They'll melt down things. You're right. Actually, it's true. And they
Okay.
actually use like the wax that they put on our floors in all the prisons. You know, they'll somehow melt that down. I didn't have my toes done when I was in there. I had to wait till I got out. But they'll put it on their toes. Somehow they'll use like a colored pencil and then use the wax from the floors over it. So it's like a, you know, I guess like a real pedicure. I've seen it done, but I just
That's
didn't have it
crazy.
done.
So who are you trying to press with your toes? You can't even show your visitor of that. I mean, why
Exactly.
what? I mean, I don't get it. But Harvey, I'm not trying to ignore you, Harvey. We want to hear from you.
What you want to hear?
Oh, you're gonna be like that? No, just kidding. What's going on with Harvey, man?
Oh, you know, me and Genghis and Weavy and Adam and all of us, we've been sharing ideas. And Genghis, he did a live last night and showed us some things, and it's really interesting too.
It was, yeah, very.
I'm gonna have to go watch it. I wish I could have been on it.
Yeah, please
Or
check
should
it out. I
Yeah,
think it's gonna,
check it
I
out.
think it's going to help all of us out if you guys do what he's saying to do in this live.
I
I
need
learned
to
some
find
things,
somebody
Harvey.
that will help me do an intro.
That's right.
Genghis will help you do that.
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay.
say that, Genghis. He's
Because
the
you
one
guys
that
have
done
some
my
really.
intro. He done my
Harvey,
intro
I love the music.
and the
on there.
logo.
Do what?
My son just made me a logo. So if you guys later go to my channel, I also uploaded a video. Harvey's already watched it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I actually changed the it would be like a profile picture or whatever, and I made it the logo that my son made me. It's really cute.
Oh, that's cool.
You'll see it.
That's awesome.
But I need an intro.
Yeah, Genghis
Okay.
is a man for that. Hit him up in our group, Angie.
Okay. But
Hey,
Harvey,
guys-
where'd you get that music? Because that music is great on yours.
Oh, it's
Copyright free too, Angie.
yeah, it is. It's Honest Man by Moon, and we got it from YouTube, didn't we?
Yeah.
If you go to your YouTube studio, they have free music you can use. I
But
don't,
this came from
I don't know if you
yeah.
guys know that, but it's under. You scroll down to the left side and go down. It says copyright free music, something like that, right, Harvey?
Right, but this came from Phil Moore.
Okay.
The Femora mobile app.
But that's what my intro, like, because Genghis asked me what he said, oh, do you want kangaroos and koalas and shit on there? And I said, look, I just want yeah, I know, eh? And I'm like, well, no, that's going a bit too far, I think. But I said, look, I just want an intro with a catchy beat, you know, and I didn't even think about like the Aboriginal people, because that the music, the beat that you hear in my intro, right, that is from a didgeridoo. Right?
Adam, I think if you had a kangaroo and then they show you climbing out of the pouch.
No, well, I don't know about that, but the other thing is too, a lot of people, because you know that big rock that you see, right?
Yeah.
That big rock that you see, that was called Ayers Rock, but it's now called Uluru Rock, and it's in the outback in the Northern Territory. It's a sacred Aboriginal site. And funny enough, a lot of people around the world will know what that is.
That's really cool.
Do you guys know Big Lou?
Yes,
No.
Big Lou's
So
awesome
he's
guy.
a little channel, and he no intro. Should we let Big Lou on, guys?
Yeah,
Definitely.
So Big
Heck yeah.
Lou,
Big Lou.
the link's up there. I'll put the link again, Big Lou. So
Big Lou's always in my life.
We want it. So if
He's
you got a
always
little
commenting.
channel, Big Lou, we want
That's
to make
awesome.
it. We want to make it bigger. Here, I'm gonna post it. There you go, Big Lou. Come on, and hopefully this helps your ratings. All right. So there you go, Big Lou. And Genghis, if you're still there. And TJ, I see you. Thanks for coming on, TJ. He says, I have no clue how to do anything. I'm not tech savvy, not at all. So, guys, tell them how easy it is to click this StreamYard link.
It's really easy.
Guys.
Yeah, you just click the link and then you click Enter Studio.
Yeah, there's literally nothing you need to do except
Type
click
in
the
your
link.
name and hit enter, right?
My bad, guys. I hit the wrong button.
Story of my life.
Yeah,
So,
Big
Sean,
Lou's
tell the guys
he's
what you're
an
gonna
awesome guy.
do.
He's
Oh
subscribed
yeah,
to my
can
channel.
I shoot?
He's always in my lives.
So, guys, I was on TV today, and I decided I'm gonna start this prison consulting business. But guys like Justin Paperny, who I if you don't know, he'll charge people $10,000, send them a half a dozen templates on a character reference letter, and won't even copy and paste their name, and charge them 10 grand. And he's saying that he's going to give them, they're only do 30% of their sentence if they hire him. And there's lots of other prison consultants out there that do this. So me and Tom Keesing, who I did time with, we've decided we're going to go into business. I've been doing this for 2 years. I've had 500 phone calls. And anybody that has no money, always call me. I'll always help you for free. But if you got 80 grand to spend to a lawyer, give us $1,500 instead of 10 grand, and we'll do everything those guys do to get you a better result at sentencing day. No promises, no guarantees. You're going to get 5 years instead of 10 years, but we're going to help you with character references. We're going to coach you when you go in front of the judge. We're going to help you get into RDAP if you qualify to get a year after sentence. We'll help you with the CARES Act, compassionate release, all this stuff those guys claim to do for a fifth of the price. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because the
Good for you.
Ringing. And but like I said, anybody has no money, I'm always help you for free. But I've decided I got to make a living, guys. But I'm only going to help the guys who have the money to hire me. Anybody?
Well,
that
80,
has no money,
1,500 is a lot better than 80 bloody grand. I mean, 80 grand for a lawyer, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
So, somebody's coming in the room. Big Lou is here. Big Lou is in the house. And TJ, thank you for the $5 super sticker.
What's up, Big Lou?
And guys, I always appreciate super stickers. If you want to join the membership on YouTube, click below. But thank you, TJ. And TJ's
Thanks
been
for
with me
joining,
like
Lou.
a
Good
year.
to see you, brother.
You're dedicated. Hey, Big Lou, what's going on with you?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Promote your channel, Big Lou.
Thanks for thanks for bringing me on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off because I'm driving. But,
no,
I want to at least let you know. I want to let you see me first, so you know it was me. Because some people be doing some weird stuff, man. You know, yeah. No, we got one time we got somebody did some funny stuff showing their their package one time, and I don't want I want you to know that's me. Yeah. So
I know what you mean by the package. I've seen that package.
Yeah.
It needs to go back to the sender.
Yeah,
There's a lot of fucking
yeah.
weirdos on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
that
sir.
package on Zoom meetings, guys. You have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos, man. I don't dig that type of stuff at all. Period. Yeah, I don't dig that stuff, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyhow, yeah, I'm glad I got to meet you guys on the panel.
Glad you're here.
I've been trying to catch up. Yeah, I've been trying to catch up with everybody. You know, it sometimes it gets hard, man, with work and then getting rest and keeping up with everybody. But I want you guys to know that I've been pushing you guys' channels. You know what I mean? On our little channel, and it's all about the little guy. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's how I met all these people, Big Lou. And
right.
You know what, Big Lou? Since everybody agreed to let you on, man, I want to officially invite you to join our family. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Appreciate it.
Well, we got to get you on our Facebook Messenger board. You guys agree? Should we invite Big Lou to our?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, definitely. Because like I said before, Big Lou
calls us. He calls us what do you call us, New Age Plug? He calls us the multiverse of prison channels.
Big Lou is always supporting me.
Yeah.
You know, Big Lou's always supporting me. You know,
Dylan,
he's always in my
New Age
life.
Plug? You're welcome too, man. Come on, I can have 10 channels. I pay extra money, Dylan, so I can get 10 of you guys on here. So New
Big
Age
Lou,
Plug,
I appreciate all the love and support you give me, bro.
Here he said the multiverse of prison channels. Yeah.
Yeah. So
hey, we're on to something, Harvey.
It's you gotta, and then the good thing about it is that we're all, like you said, we're versatile. We got people from different parts of the country and part of the world. With Adam, you know what I mean, and let's put, I don't know how much time everybody's done here, but I've wasted too many years of my life in that place. You know what I mean? And the message needs to be pushed out here to these kids, man, these youngsters, even young men, even older men. I didn't get it till 5 years ago. You know what I mean?
I didn't get it till I was 52 years old. I understand.
Right. So it's never too late. It's never too late. You know what I mean?
Never too
late. Just to let you guys know, I got a little cousin, man. It's actually my cousin, my first cousin's son. He's part of he's twins. But he's 16 years old and he just caught a murder case about 2 months ago or something like that.
Man.
So
perhaps could be under his life up in there, and I happen to run. Yeah, so my cousins and they kind of like look up to me, and I try to tell them it's nothing to look up to. I'm nothing to look up to. Look up to me now, what I'm doing now, working, taking care of my kids, my granddaughter, my kids, buy them, they need school clothes. I can go down to the store now and go buy them stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not hearing stories over the phone no more. You know what I mean? It's just, again, I appreciate you guys letting me pop on and, talking a little bit,
No problem, Big Lou. I mean, you're always supporting us. You're always there for us. So you're always welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You guys mind?
And likewise,
I was. Oh, go on. Hey, I was on this TV show today, guys. I don't know if you saw the show, but can I show you guys maybe a minute clip of this TV show I was on and tell me if I fucked it up or tell me how I did? Do you guys mind watching this for a minute?
Let's do it.
All right, let me put it on here.
Drop it like a top.
That's what we're here for, man. We're here to help each other, pull each other up, give each other, constructive criticism, give each other pointers, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you.
It's all about helping each other, man.
Let me show you. You guys tell me, criticize. I'm gonna put it on here for a minute or two. It's 10 minutes long, but I'll only show you a couple minutes. Tell me what you think. Here it comes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
today seancowgill, who is representing today Wings for Life International. Now, we've had the privilege many times of sharing with folks from Wings for Life, but today, Sean, we're going to kind of go in a new direction and look forward to hearing your story and how it fits in. I think a good place to start is tell us about you and tell us maybe just a little bit about how you got connected with the folks with Wings for Life.
Okay. So I was hired on about 8 months ago from Wings for Life. How I got hired was I have a YouTube channel called Federal Prison Talk. And
That's a unique name.
It is. So I went to federal prison. I've been out about 3 years, and I did 3 years in federal prison. And that was kind of the turning point in my life. It finally woke me up. But I started this channel because in the federal system, people go through pretrial. It was 4 years for me on pretrial. So you're at home, you can go to work and all that, but one day you're going to go to prison. And every couple months you go to court and you check in and you take drug tests and you check in with the pretrial officer. But sooner or later they're going to sentence you. And it's a living hell. Your life's on hold. Wow. So I started the channel to help people that went through the same thing I did. There was 2 guys doing it before I went to prison who helped me and answered 100 questions I have that the lawyers can't help me with.
Well, tell us a little bit about, you have a kind of an inside track of what somebody who is going to be incarcerated at the federal level has encountered. Give us, just a little glimpse behind the scenes. What are some of the things that you would share with people on your channel? And then we're going to talk about how that's connected to Wings for Life.
Yeah, because that tied it all in. So I put my phone number on my YouTube videos, and I have about 300 of them. And you would think, why would you put your phone number out there for people? I'm going to tell you, God doesn't let crazy people call. I've been doing it 2 years. Never had crazy people call me. I get 2 or 3 or 4 calls a day, nothing more than I can't handle, but usually from different people. I probably talked to 500 people in the last 2 years.
Wow.
And they call me up. I've been watching your videos. There's so much help. Thank you. I can't find these answers. My lawyer doesn't know how to get into a RDAP program to give me a year off. I don't know how to write a character reference letter. My lawyer won't have time for me. What's it like to use the bathroom in prison? Are they going to beat me up when I go there? I'm getting the people that are nonviolent, that are out on the pretrial. Like I was telling you earlier, the terrorists, the rapists, the murderers, they're locked up the whole time until they're sentenced. I can't help those guys because they're locked up. But the ones, the nonviolent, and that includes a lot of drug dealers that are nonviolent, they call me and they want help. All right, guys. So what do you think? It goes on. It's 10 minutes. I put up the video, but I just want your guys' opinion. Did I blow it? Did I look good? Did I look bad? I don't know.
Sean,
help me out, guys.
I think that you interview very well. I thought it was great. I mean,
yeah,
I love it.
That was good, Sean. Well done.
I was scared to death. Oh man, I was freaking out.
Yeah, I would have been nervous as well too.
You did well. You were honest. You did well. I mean, you know what I mean? You'll get better as you speak more. You'll get better with it. I remember a few times them, forcing us to get up in front of the SAP program when you're in your group, and you have to do everything. You have to run the meeting to begin the meeting. And you're in the trailer or wherever they have it in front of like 50 people to 100 people, and you have to talk. Like basically just calling people up. Oh, okay, now so and so is going to do this. And at first it might be for a lot of people it's nerve wracking. You know what I mean? I didn't really dig it at all, but you get better. You get better as you go. You know what I mean? But you did well. You did well.
I was the guy. I used to be the guy. If I got a $40 worth of crack and I come over to your house, the lights go out, the blinds go down. They're not. I'm banging on the door, and these guys they want to get high really bad, but it's Sean's at the door. They called me the weasel. And they wouldn't, I'd be banging and they wouldn't answer the door. I mean, that's how it was at the end. I mean, in the beginning, maybe they liked me, but, as years went on, man, I was the last guy you were going to let in your house. And today I'm on TV. I don't. It's like it's 180 degrees. God has given me a path. I don't know, and I mean all you guys now. All these prison channels coming together. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for coming on me. You don't even know what I mean. When I got out of prison, there was nobody waiting for me, right? And now I got you guys coming on my show, man. I love you guys so much. Thank you, man. You don't
we
know.
appreciate you too, Sean.
Yeah, you did a great job, man. You're awesome, man. You know what I mean? I tip my hat to you, bro. Takes a lot of courage. Takes a lot of courage, man, to to do this. You know what I mean? To be honest about things. You know what I mean? And no matter how it might look, you might look to some people. You know what I mean? You're keeping it real. And I tip my hat to you, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I just got my phone just rang. Somebody named Kimberly, and I know she's got questions for me, and they ring all the time. But I'll call her back when we're done. But it gives me purpose to wake up every day. Somebody's seen my videos. They want help. I got answers and whatever. They want to talk to somebody who understands. And Harvey, you know what I mean?
I know exactly
you guys
what
put
you
your phone. Angie, do you put your phone number on your videos? Any of you guys put your phone number out there?
I don't.
Email. I put my email.
Guys, you might want to try it because the weirdo, crazy people. They're not going to call you. Because, I 2 years, I've never had any weirdos call me. I had a pedophile call me once, Harvey, and I told him where to go.
Right.
I only had pictures on my computer. He said, I only had pictures on my computer. And I said, you're looking at that shit? You're a sick fuck. I went off on the guy. He never called back. But that's the worst call I ever had. Don't get me started, Harvey. I know you just did a video, Harvey, on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out because I just got home. My father-in-law is on hospice right now, man, and it don't look like he's gonna make it past the day. And so unfortunately, I got my little one. I need to feed her real quick, do her little homework, and then I got a car club meeting. I got a car club meeting in a
Give
little
a shout out to your channel real quick before you go, so people can subscribe.
So I'm part of a 3-man team at the no-fly zone Ricans. The reason why we threw Ricans in the no-fly zone is because there's a lot of different videos, like music videos called no-fly zone, different things. So we had to throw the Ricans in there because every time somebody would punch in no-fly zone, they couldn't find it. So I got 2 co-hosts out of New York, and then I'm from Northern Cali, and we do a wide variety of topics, and we do some interviews, all right? And then I got my own little channel that I do a lot of sports stuff, and then I also drop different topics as far as like prison reform, some personal stories as far as inside county jail in the pen. And that's
Santa Rita. He's so. Hey, I've been there.
Yeah, and that one's called What It Do. That one's called What It Do with Big Lou, NFDR2. So I'm looking around because my daughter's right next to me. I don't want her to get too far off. Looking around, but check it out. Check it out, sub, and see if you guys like it or whatever. I appreciate it. Let me answer this other line. Is my wife? Hopefully it's not something. Hopefully you didn't pass yet or something. So I appreciate everybody having me on. Thanks.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. Well, all right. Let me just get a few comments here. MCSE 9073. That's hard to say, but he says holla, and I know you've been on my channel. Thanks for coming on. New Age plug. Sorry, kid. Type that. You're not coming on, Dylan? Have you been playing in the background? Yeah, but Dylan, you're welcome to come on. Do you guys know who New Age Plug is?
Yeah, I know who he is. I was on his channel the other day.
Yeah, you were. That's right. Of course you do. Yeah, he's a good dude. I like him.
I got to show you guys what I'm doing right now.
I just robbed the ATM.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is that book? Harvey, do you have anything to do with that book?
I love it.
I ain't got a clue where that book came from.
They've been passing that book around, Harvey, lately. And
I
talking about you.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. And,
yeah, I do.
All right, Adam.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Like I was saying before, Sean, New Age Plug, he subscribed. Hang on, no. You talk. I'm going to zip it.
What? What happened? What just happened?
I don't know. Hey, Angie, how far are you into the book?
Hold on 1 second. Probably only in the bathroom.
What?
Yeah. You're welcome. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Well, I'm getting further into it now because I'm at the community center. I've been reading while I work. So I'm when you first get to I'm into where you first get in and you're talking about the different wings.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Angie, are you out of the halfway house yet?
No.
No? Have they given you a date?
Yeah, my date passed. I was supposed to be out on July 12th.
Have they given you a new date though?
They said that they turned in my paperwork and they're waiting for the VOP to sign it. And then as soon as they sign it, I'll be immediately released. But
the BOP is really fast. You know that. It'll happen tomorrow.
It should have. So hopefully any day now in that case.
Yeah.
But you guys, listen to what I just heard. So I'm not at the halfway house very often. I stay out as much as possible. But last night I happened to be there. And I'm told that at least 10 of the guys that are in there are smoking meth in the bathroom and all kinds of stuff. And that it's becoming difficult for some of the guys who are struggling to stay clean.
Yeah.
And it just pisses me off. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm like, but they're supposed to be drug testing these people, but apparently they just know how to get away with it. So they're getting away with it. But I also found out that some of the people that work at the halfway house are on drugs and partying themselves.
Really?
So it's being run by it's just a shit show is what it is.
It doesn't surprise me.
Geo Group ran the one I was in. Do you know the name of the one that runs yours?
What did you say?
Well, maybe you shouldn't even say it because I don't want to get you. Geo Group, GEO Group ran the halfway house I was in. They also own private prisons.
I don't care. I'm going to say it. It's Pioneer something, Health Services, I think. Wow. It's just a shit show. And I've known that it was a shit show because of interactions that I've had, but I didn't realize that it was that many people on drugs. And I just think that's really unfair for the people that are in there that are really working hard to stay clean and get their life back. And now they have to walk into the restroom and have 5 guys sitting around doing a circle jerk, smoking meth.
Yeah, my halfway house wouldn't even give me a pass to go to an AA meeting until I went above their heads and I called the BOP or something. And then they let me go once a week to AA meetings. I was the only one out of 300 people in the halfway house who went to an outside AA meeting.
Hey, wow. I got a question for Adam. Adam, do they have halfway houses in Australia?
No.
They don't?
No.
So what happens when you get out of prison in Australia, Adam? And you have no money. What would you live in a homeless shelter? What do you do?
Well, if you haven't got no money and if you haven't been working while you're in prison and you got no family and friends and you get released and you got no money, well, that's your problem. You know what I mean?
They don't give you any money when you leave at all?
No, it's not like America. You get gate money. It's nothing like that here. They used to give you, years ago when I was going to prison, they used to give you $13.81 a week. You know what I mean? And because that was when you could buy tobacco in there, and that's what it was for. But but I never had that problem because
I'm live right now. Why don't you join us on YouTube and you can come on?
When I done my 6 years,
live right now, man. Federal Prison Talk. Go for it. I got people on the show. Come on, man. All right.
What?
So, Adam, what did you do when you got out?
When I done my 6 years, because I had some side hustles in there because I was selling pot and then I started to sell some heroin. And what I was doing, I had some people on the outside that I could trust set up a bank account for me. And, you know what I mean, they were putting, cash in there away for me in the bank account, and I got released with over $4,500. You know,
that's good.
That was just in my outside bank account, but my jail account had just over 1,000 in it. You know, because I had to do that because I was on my own. I don't have family. I don't have no one. And you see, I'm not the type of person to go and ask somebody just for even one suit. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a charity case, and I always stand on my own 2 feet. And it was up to me as a grown man to sort my own shit out and defend for myself. You know what I mean?
So you didn't even ask for a ramen soup?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking, bud.
No.
Hey, Harvey, how much did you get for gate?
That's the other thing. When you say soups, when you say soups, right, we think of soup itself. We don't call it here. We call it noodles, 2-minute noodles.
Right. What was you going to say, Angie?
What is it? What is the gate money when you got out? Because I think state gets a lot more than feds. Feds don't give that much at all.
We don't have gate money. I mean, we get money to buy McDonald's on the bus trip home, but
that's right. That's right. I think I ended up leaving with like $80 or something. What was it for you, Harv?
They give you money like if you have to take a bus or something, they'll give you enough money to get to where you got to go. And also, whatever money you have on your account, you can take with you too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. I've spoken to some guys that are in prison now, and what they're doing now, I don't know how the release thing is there in America, but here, you get released right at 5 minutes past midnight, because when that clock strikes 1 minute past midnight, your sentence
they get credit
is
for a whole
completed.
other day for you. Yeah.
No, your sentence is completed, right? So they come and release you. They come and get you at 5 minutes past midnight, and then you go down reception, and you check in and do all that shit, and then get back into your street clothes, sit there for 2 hours, and if you are in a prison that's far away from Sydney, they'll buy a ticket for a train and put you on the train or the bus.
Yeah. With me, they release us in Missouri anyway. Like they call you like at 7 a.m. in the morning, and you have to go around. You have to sign all these papers and stuff, and then change into civilian clothes and all this stuff. You go from here to there, everywhere, and then they give you a bunch of paperwork, like all the paperwork that build up through your years in prison and all kinds of things. And then finally you get to the front door, it's just like a real long process.
You know what I did?
Go ahead.
I just want to say, sorry, Angie, I just want to say something real quick. When I done my 6 years, right, and when he took me down to the front gate, he opened the front gate, and I was just standing there and looking at him, and he's going, "What are you doing?" And I was just standing there looking at him, right? And he's going, "You're free. Your sentence is over." And I said, "Yeah, but I don't want to go." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because in here, I'm a somebody. I've got friends. I've got people in here. I've got nothing on the outside. Let me stay." And you know what? I was going to hit him so I can get charged and stay.
Damn. Damn. There's a few people like that do that in the U.S. too. They got 3 meals a day and got everything they need, but a lot of it has to do with they've been incarcerated so long that they don't know how to deal with getting out. They want to stay in.
There was a little bit of that, but it was more to do. I had nothing on the outside for me, but yeah, sorry to cut you off, Angie.
Yeah, what was you going to say, Angie?
I was just going to tell you guys, this is going to be interesting for the viewers too. So I have a friend that she's really pretty, and I was in there with her, and she hustled these dudes on the outside to a point where she left prison with $18,000 in her account.
Wow.
Yeah, the guys,
$18,000. And then I just ran into her like a couple weeks ago, right? And she was buying a brand new Mercedes, and I go, "What are you doing, girl?" And she goes,
hustling her ass off.
She was hustling dudes in the halfway house, and they gave her the down payment for this car. And I mean, she's getting the same money on the outside. She's got like 5 different guys. I go, my God. I mean, I thought it was interesting because I know that like guys that are in there will hustle girls, right, on the outside. But she was one of the biggest hustlers I ever saw in there.
We don't do that here. You know, we will not, you will not find a guy in prison here that writes women, and pull at their heartstrings just to send them money. No, there's no way in hell that's going to happen here.
Hey, there was my PhD, my prison history diploma. Guys,
I actually, I don't mean to interrupt, but she's the one who called to Kimberly. Kimberly, I'm going to give you the link here, and I'd love for you to come on our channel and join us.
Yeah, come on.
Have you guys checked her out? Because I mentioned you guys.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to her.
Yeah, Kimberly, please, if you just click that link at StreamYard, I don't know if you've done live, but you click the link, you enter your name, and you hit enter, and you're on the show right now. It's really
What's the
easy.
name
You
of
don't
the
have to
channel?
download nothing. Kimberly, I hope you can come on and join us right now. I don't mean to interrupt you guys.
Is
This
that
lady's got out. She's my favorite female prison YouTube channel right now.
Yeah,
because Harvey, you're my number one. But what's
the name of the
Angie,
YouTube
you're gonna
channel?
love Kim if she comes on. Kim,
it's right there.
Please come on, Kim.
My PhD, my prison history diploma.
Okay,
I'm on right now, Kim. I would love to have you on right now, Kim. You got
I'll
the
subscribe to our
best channel for women. Angie, you're gonna love this lady. Angie, do you know who she is?
No, I can't wait to meet her. I want to watch the show.
She's the most positive woman I've ever seen on YouTube with the prison channel.
What's
Angie,
her name? Kimberly?
Angie, I don't mean I love you too, Angie. You know what I mean.
Oh, I know. I'm not. Yeah, I know.
Hopefully she comes on right now. And Harvey, you've seen her, huh? You know who she is?
Yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah. How do you know her, Harvey? Do you know her from when I posted her, or did you know her?
Well,
before?
I subscribed to her, and she's been commenting on my videos too.
Okay. Yeah, I just sent her a text, and now she's on here. And,
I'm trying to get her to come on my channel.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get her on right now. Kim, we love you, Kim. Please come on.
Well, I can jump off so she can jump on.
She's been out like 15 years, but she did a lot of time in prison before that. Do you remember how much time she did in prison, Harvey?
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years, and she's been out 15, and
she did 10 years.
We need to help her get to. I don't think she has 1,000 subscribers yet.
She has 200 and something subscribers, but she did time in the Florida Department of Corrections.
Yeah. So yeah, my PhD, my prison history diploma. Kim, if you don't come on, we're still going to promote you because we are all about love, right, Harvey?
That's right.
Tell Harvey, tell everybody what this whole prison family's about, because it's all you started this thing, Harvey. You tell them. Here she is. Ha ha.
Okay. Oh. Am I in?
You are in.
You're in.
You are in like Flynn. Kim, I love you, Kim. We all love you, Kim. Thank you for coming on.
Oh my gosh. How are you all?
We're doing fine.
Kim, you got the greatest channel for women in prison. Well, Angie up here's got the second best. I don't know who's first, but I love both of you. Thank you, Kim, for coming on.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. I'm so nice to meet you. Let me set up my little lamp here.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
I just got out of the shower, but I'm super excited to be on here with you guys.
Oh, man. You see how she is, guys? I just love this lady.
Oh, my goodness. I feel like it's a room full of hope healers and hope dealers.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Hopeless
tell
dope
me, what is
fiends.
the show about
hope
today?
Fiends.
Say it again.
Dopeless hope fiends.
I love that. I love that.
That's good, Sean. That was real good.
I got that from AA. I stole it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So a little bit about my journey. I don't know if you guys know much about me.
Yeah, tell us about you and your channel. Promote it. Let's get you some subscribers today.
Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, I am, I did 10 years and 8 months in Florida Department of Corrections, or sometimes I'll say corruptions. But the good news is I've been out for over 15 years now. Oh my God, I just got out of the shower, y'all. Okay. I've been out for over 15 years. I live out in the US and I am my own dream chaser. And I firmly believe that if you have a dream in your heart, it is there for a reason, and chase after it. Just like, you know, we used to chase after doing criminal activity.
Yeah. And so you're like on a private island. What are you, in the Bahamas? You don't have to say where, but I figure you're somewhere in the Florida Keys or something like that.
No,
right?
God, no. I'm actually in Mexico. I won't say specifically where, but I am a citizen of Mexico, and it is definitely like a game changer. Definitely a game changer. Freedom is our birthright. A lot of people told me when I got out of prison that I wasn't going to be able to get a passport, much less become a citizen of another country. But I chose to not believe the lies.
You got fans out there. JC, do you know him, Kim? He's saying, yes, Kim. Do you know who that is?
No, I have no idea. I don't.
Well, everybody needs to subscribe to Kim's channel. Kim, tell us how to subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, that's a great question. So go to my PhD space, my prison history diploma. It is, and the reason why I associated my PhD to it is because I think all of us that have been incarcerated, we got our PhD in human behavioral science. You know, it was our job to know what everybody's move. It was like playing chess every day with Bobby Fischer, of the mind. So yeah, we all have our PhD.
Yeah. So Kim, I'm going to introduce you to everybody next to me. So we have Angie, Prison Talk with Angie. She did federal time, and I worked with Angie before she went to prison, and she went through it. She's got out. She has a channel now. She's trying to help other women going through federal pretrial, women that get out. Harvey Talks prison next to her. He did 29 years in federal, and I mean in Missouri state prisons. Harvey has turned his life around, and
yay!
And we have Adam. He's in Australia, and Adam's been in and out of prison most of his life, but he's been out, Adam, 8 years, 12 years? But Adam's turned his life around. He's off heroin now. He's doing good things. He has a channel. We're all trying to promote positive ways to live your life since you've done time. You know, your life's not over. You can start again, and here we are. And Kim, you're just
as of Monday.
I want to invite you to our family, Kim. And there's about 22 of us that have gotten together, and we're United YouTube Prison Channels. How Harvey? Tell her, Harvey.
Well, it's on Messenger, and it's United Prison YouTubers. And,
awesome! I love it.
Yeah.
Tell me how to get there. Somebody send me a link because I want to join.
Yeah, Sean, could you take care of that? Can you do that?
You need a Facebook account. I don't know if you have a Facebook account, Kim.
I don't. Oh, darn. Okay, so Sean, you have my number. Will you pass it around?
Yeah, now I have your phone number. Yeah, and I'm not going to show it to anybody, but I will. But Kim, so everybody that we've had in our family, we're not the prison channel showing you how to make a shank, how to make tattoos. We're not into the thug life and gangster and all that. No, we're grown up, man. You know, and Kim, we just want to. Anybody has never went to prison, we want to put a message that you don't have to go. Please change your ways now before you get caught. You know, and take accountability for what you did. I'm guilty. I deserve to go to prison, Kim. I'm glad they sent me. I needed to go. I didn't want to hear that at the time, but thank God I did, and my life's turned around. And I think everybody else feels the same way, right, guys?
Yes.
What do you think?
I'm in agreement.
Kim, we got to do a show together.
Angie, can you talk to Kim and tell her about your story? And then you guys, everybody talk to Kim. We'll start with Angie.
Look, I'm drinking water.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank you for showing me that. Adam doesn't drink water, and he needs to drink water, so I push him to drink water.
Beautiful.
So Angie, Angie, when you, after coming out of prison now, to me, it changed my life. I'm actually glad I went to prison because nothing else worked. But Angie, that's my story. Tell us your story, Angie.
Well, I work in corporate America, and for a short time, I was doing basically disability fraud because my best friend worked there and knew how to manipulate the system, and so we mailed the claims to my house, and then we just split the money. Prison, I never did drugs or anything other than smoke weed, so I wouldn't say that prison was the best thing that ever happened to me, but for sure. But what did happen was that I met some really amazing people, and I got some experience that I wouldn't have had otherwise, and I'm able to share that and help other people. And so in that aspect, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to JC. He says, Sean helped me change my ways before I got caught. And JC, thank you I'm glad that I helped you do that. But you did the work, JC. I might have gave you the message, but JC, you did the work.
You know, and here's the beautiful thing about our collaboration is we are a tribe. I feel like those of us that have been formerly incarcerated, and even those that are incarcerated currently, we are a very unique tribe. We're a tribe where people want to give us a stigma. They want to frown. You know, most people just didn't get caught. I think everybody in the U.S., I can't speak for other countries, but most of the people that I've met in the U.S. have done some sort of crime one way or another, whether it was drinking and driving or something of that nature. Right. I believe that all of us have been to the war and came out alive, and that's why we are such a tight crew.
That's well said.
Yeah. Well said. And Kim, every day I'm finding people like you who have, you know, a prison genre, but we have that message of hope, positivity, accountability, and we need. I needed more than a second chance. I needed 17 chances, whatever it takes. But thank God that God gave me that 17th chance, and now I get to have you guys on this channel, and it's just. Thank you, Kim, so much for coming on. Kim, you're just doing wonderful videos. I love you, Kim. I love your channel. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you guys,
subscribe
too.
to your channel, Kim.
Say it again.
I'll subscribe to your channel when we get off.
Yeah, obviously me too.
Kim, there's not a lot of women out there doing what you're doing. Angie's one of them, but there's very few women, you know, with a channel that's helping other women. So, yes. and you and Angie, because you're the second, we don't really have any other women in our family, do we, Harvey?
No, not really.
Laura?
Yeah, Laura, but it's like I told Kim in the comment section, we need to get her views up, you know, her views and subs up, you know, because I really like her message, you know. And so I appreciate you guys subbing to her because, you know, I already have, and I'm sure Sean already has. We need to get them numbers up for her.
Kim, is this your first live show, Kim, or have you done other ones?
No, this is my first live one. So you guys are like popping my cherry.
Wow. Yeah, you're a virgin. Yeah. Yeah.
And I love it. And I mean, like instantly, well, when you commented, Sean, I just felt that connection. And, you know, I just knew that you and I were going to go the length and Angie, like, I just didn't even know about you. And I'm so grateful that you're doing it as well. And I know there's like one other woman, I believe it was Sean that called out her
Sean Herman.
Yeah.
Right.
He called out her discrepancies. And that was just so interesting to me because I did not realize that she was actually feeding things that weren't true. And that's going to give us a bad name. If we're out there telling...
Wait,
you talking about Jessica?
Wait, rewind.
I am. I wasn't going to say her name, but yeah.
we try not to do negative. We try not to do that, but, you know, I mean, sometimes, you know.
Well, here's the thing, Sean. You know, I ain't got anything against Jessica, but, you know, when you're out there, like she said, when you're out there saying things that are not true, it's giving the rest of us, it's making it look bad for the rest of us.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. And our words hold power. Yeah. Our words hold power. And people are either going to decide that we're worth listening to, or they're going to say, well, if you're not going to tell the truth about your experience, Why should we listen to you? And the last
Right.
thing that we need is somebody representing us. And I don't care how many followers you have, how many millions, or whatever the case may be. Your heart needs to be real and honest, because we come from an authentic place in life.
Right.
And if we're not
Exactly.
authentic, eventually whatever's in the dark will come to the light. And I'm not going to allow anybody to trash where we came from, you know,
And
or
Sean,
who we are today.
Yeah.
And Sean, I didn't say anything bad about her. I
No,
just
you
said,
didn't. You did not.
yeah.
You did not. No. What you did, though, was you brought the attention and awareness, which I didn't even know.
Right.
And I don't watch her videos, but I had no idea. And it
Right.
scared me. I thought to myself, oh my gosh, if somebody lies about their experience, it's going to affect all of us.
It is.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Jessica is really salty with me because she wanted to interview me, and I said no. And she said, why won't you come onto my channel? And I said, because I don't associate with fake people.
Right.
Well, you told her. Yeah.
She
But
didn't
when
like
you
that.
got a million subscribers, I don't know what happens. I've never been.
Wait, who are we talking about? Who did Adam say that to?
Jessica Kent.
Jessica
I said
Kent.
it. I said it.
Going on her channel?
Yeah, she wanted me to come on her channel, Angie, and you know, and I said no, and she said, why not? And I said, because I don't associate with fake people.
Yeah, but guys, we need to focus on positivity. Let's not talk, because we can mention a lot of channels,
But like I was going to say, like
that, right, guys?
My channel is about positivity, and they're trying to help the youngsters, you know. And if someone is on YouTube, you know, pretending to be something that they're not, how are they going to help people or the youngsters? You know what I mean? Because all that's going to do is send out the wrong message.
I agree.
What were you going to say, Kim? You had something to say about that?
Yeah, I was going to say, here's the thing, you know, I mean, like we all, and I don't know about y'all, and I really actually want to find out from all of you individually. For me personally, some things that I learned in prison actually were supposed to be taken out to the free world with me. Freedom of the mind, you know, being respectful and non-judgmental of other people, no matter what race, creed, color, you know, the whole nine. And another thing that I think that is very important for me is I'm not pro officer, I'm not pro inmate, I'm actually pro people. And there were good and bad in both arenas. Anybody can expand on that?
Well, I worked on my body, my mind, my soul, my spirit. And there was staff members and there was correctional officers. There's a difference, but there was good and the bad. And a lot of the staff members would actually care about inmates and helping us to re-enter in the society. Because I went to minimum prison, so everybody has an out date. You know, so everybody where I was, everybody has 10 years or left. But there were some staff members today that, I mean, I don't drink, but if I went to a bar and they were there, I would buy them all around the drinks and I would thank them. You know what I mean? And I'd love to find out where they go to drink after work and just go there to buy them around the drinks, to thank them for the dignity, the, you know, how they treated me like a real person. There's the other bar with the other correctional officers where I would not buy them around the drinks, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for you, Angie, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Go ahead, Harvey.
I was going to say, I met very few that actually really cared about people. And to me, if you're being neutral when you see something bad happening, like a CO mistreating another inmate, then you're just as guilty. You know, I've met very few that actually really cared about the people who are incarcerated. And when they let you out, if you ain't got nobody, they just kick you out, you know, pretty much. You know, at least that's the way it is in Missouri.
So I only had 3 staff members that I was that I respected. That was a woman that I had a business deal with that was actually bringing me weed, devil's lettuce, whatever you want to call it. And then 2 other gentlemen. One was a lieutenant that actually told me I was a diamond in the rough. He believed in me. And then there was another man that actually prayed for everybody incarcerated. But so 3 out of what, 2,000? That's
right.
insane.
Yeah. Exactly.
Angie, what was your experience?
My experience was similar to Harvey's, where and yours actually. There was a couple that that I respected and that were very kind, that were actually kind, and I thought were transparent and honest about their being nice. I don't think they were being fake. I think more were abusive or witnessing abuse and keeping their mouth closed. And like Harvey said, they were guilty by association.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
and then
Angie and Kim, since you guys are women in prisons, there's horror stories. The BOP is actually now getting stories are coming out about the correctional officers raping women and sexually, coming on to them, and they're actually starting to prosecute correctional officers. So and I hate to bring this up, but for a woman in prison, is it really true that this stuff goes on in prisons?
100%. Watch my show today. I talked about some stuff. Harvey watched it. But the sexual stuff is 100% true. I could throw out names. It's a known thing, and the other officers know which officers are perverts too.
Right, but it's the good old boy club. Kim, you talked about this on one of your videos as well, right? Or a couple of videos, right?
I did. Go ahead, Angie. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, one of my supervisors, because I worked in the kitchen, one of my supervisors has already been arrested and waiting sentencing because he was having sex with some of the inmates. So, I mean, it's like I worked with it. And he actually made perverted comments, and I witnessed this stuff. So I know it's true.
Right.
Yeah. And Kim, it happened to you. I mean, you experienced this kind of thing too. I remember.
I was very sought after, and if it wouldn't have been for my best friend Lori, when I first walked in there, and I never messed around with the CO, but my best friend Lori, who we became best friends in prison. She pulled me to the side and she said, "Let them chase after you." And she said, "But never, ever, ever cross that line." She said, "You're worth more." And I'll never forget those words. But yes, I was always hit on. We did have a serious predator in a prison down south. It was a warehouse guy, though. He was a staff. Nonetheless, he still had the same power as correctional officers. And he had probably about 8 to 10 victims, and he would just feed them little airplane bottles of vodka. He only went down for one. Now, here's the thing that might be controversial. I did do a lookout for a woman that pursued a correctional officer. Yes, he was wrong for falling for it, but she pursued him. She told me she wanted to give him fellatio, and it took her a couple weeks to work on him. He finally agreed to it, and then when they were done, she blackmailed him with the evidence in a rag, and when he didn't comply, she ended up telling on him and saying that she got raped. And I know the other side, that she did not, because I was their lookout. Rarely does that happen, but it did happen, and I did see that. And that might be controversial. I know that the men should not be messing with the female inmates, but she pursued him very actively, knowing she was going to blackmail him. So that's the other side. Yeah. But there's more predators.
It also happens vice versa. Now, I was in a federal prison. I was a camper, and they made me work at the Supermax ADX. During the day, they take me over there, and I worked in the kitchen. So and I did a video on this. There is a correctional officer who had sex with a male inmate, and now she got 2 years in prison. They were going off into the walk-in and all that. But before this happened, I'm sitting at a table one day with a bunch of guys on our break, and we're looking through magazines, and some guy had a picture of supermodels in swimsuits. And she comes up and she grabs the magazine out of his hand. Why are you looking at that woman when you could look at me?
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
This was her attitude. And one day she was teaching me how to clean the big giant kettles that you cook the food in. And I'm leaning over, and she grabbed me and she said, "If you want more lessons, just let me know when you get off." And instead of going to the warehouse to drive, she came on to me, and I didn't. And look, I'm not that great. I'm not, I'm nothing to look at, right? And she came on to me. So, and the guy that she got caught having sex with, I won't say he was a supermodel either, but no, this woman finally got caught. But she came on to a lot of us inmates.
Yes.
And it happened.
Yes.
Both
yes,
sides.
And they are
probably not as much for the women for the men, but yeah, go on, Kim.
I was gonna say they're very aggressive, the COs that, and you're right, Angie. Everybody knows who everybody is in there. You can't hide in there, and everybody knows who the predators were. And I mean, I just knew how to be. I hope I can say this on this. A bitch. I knew how to be a bitch, and the no was the no. A no is a complete sentence, and I learned how to be tough with it. But yes, there is more staff members pursuing women in a very aggressive manner. Obviously in a women's prison, and it's all about power. It's all about power.
Power. That's I like. That's the word. That's
hey, Sean.
Harvey.
Hey, Sean. We got one more person here, Adam. I'd like to see what his experience was with the COs, and if they was all bad.
Or, down under, Adam.
Yeah. See, was they all bad, or was there any that was good?
No. Well, I was in Goldman, in the early to mid 90s. It was called the Killing Fields. One of the most.
They did a movie about that, didn't they, Adam?
In Australia, yeah, and the COs, but we don't call them COs. We either call them boss or chief, or a few other choice words, but I won't say that on here. But the COs were assholes. You know what I mean? They always had attitudes.
You can come over here, babe.
And they were always looking for a reason, you know what I mean, to, come in the cell with the goon squad to beat the hell out of you.
That sounds like MSP.
And the only CO that was nice was a female CO who I had a relationship with. This happened a couple of times.
Wait. What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
About that.
Skip over that now, Adam.
Oh, he rescued her.
Relationship. What?
Yeah,
he rescued her.
I've done videos. There's videos on my channel about it. When I hooked up with a female CO.
Yeah, he saved.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that. I got to go back and watch it.
I haven't either.
Inquiring minds want to know, Adam.
It was a good video. It was very interesting.
I'm going to find it, Adam.
Sorry, Kim?
I'm going to find that video. Now I'm curious.
Yeah, well, there's two. There's, because it happened at Goulburn, and then it happened again at Lithgow Correctional Centre. And
so can I ask you a question? Did you pursue those two women, or did they pursue you?
No, they came after me, and in both times they made the first move.
Interesting.
Because I wasn't, I wasn't sure whether they were trying to set me up, you know what I mean, or if they were for real. I just wanted to be careful first, because I've seen time and time again where a female CO will come into the cell and did what she did to me, put her hand on your leg and started rubbing your leg, and then all of a sudden she runs into the cell bloody screaming, saying that you tried to rape her. So
yeah.
Come on. Yep.
I wanted to be careful. I wanted to be very careful, but it worked out good for me. It worked out good for me because she was bringing me in things, bringing me in food. You know what I mean? She was bringing me in, whatever I wanted. She was bringing it in for me, and but she got salty. She got salty when I cut her off. I said, "Look, I shouldn't be messing around with a cop." But she thought that I was going to hook up with her on the outside and bloody get married and all that crap. I'm like, really?
Not a cop. My girlfriend, I'll call her GL. She turned out.
Oh yeah, I remember this story, Kim. Go on.
No, I haven't told this one yet. This one's a different one. Yeah, that one was horrendous. But this girl turned out a female officer, and she was married to a man, and GL turned this woman out. And they fell hopelessly in love, and they were together for like 10 years, and then it kind of ended shady at the end. But they were together a long time in the free world.
All right, everybody, I'm going to have to get off of here. Respect
Harvey.
to everybody on the panel. Respect to everybody in the chat. I love y'all.
See you soon, Harvey.
Good work.
Kim, everybody here's going to want you on their channel, right, guys?
Yeah.
But I was just going to say real real
Kim,
quick. You know how it
Are
started?
you willing to come on our channels, Kim? And we'll come on your channel.
Absolutely. I just had no idea that this could even be done. Of course. Of course.
We're a big positive prison family, and we're just, like I said, we're not out there showing you how to make tattoos in prison and thug life. That's a whole, and those guys have a million subscribers, and good for them. But we're not about that, Kim.
All I'll say, because I don't want to ruin it, because you have to go back and watch those 2 videos. But how it really started, like she used to, when I was in the shower, because the top landing, right, it looked over, like if you walked into like the top landing, walked on the top landing, went to the end to the right, you can look down and there's the showers, right? So she used to purposely go up that top landing, walk down the end, stand there, you know what I mean, and wait for me to go into the shower, and she was always perving on me when I was in the shower.
Got a new guest coming on, guys. I'm sorry, Adam. Out of Mexico, we got another guy who's turned his life around in Mexico. Go on, Adam.
Oh, I see, dog. Yeah, but that's how it started. That's how it started. By her perving on me in the shower, and then she came into my cell. You know what I mean? She started, bloody putting her hand on my leg and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy. You have to go back and watch. There's 2 videos. I've done 2 of them. The 2 times that I hooked up with a female CO.
Kim, this is Sea Dog. He's got a prison channel. He's turned his life around too. I know he's got the name Sea Dog, and you think no, but he's not like that, Kim. He's one of the good guys.
He's a good man.
And he's part of our family. Sea Dog, this is Kim, and she has a channel. Kim, what is your channel? It's PhD. What is the name?
My PhD, my prison history diploma. Mucho gusto, Sea Dog. Viva Mexico también.
Sea Dog's one of the newest members of our family, Kim. Just like you, we're trying to bring us all together because strength in numbers. If we're a united, positive prison channel genre, whatever you want to call it, but we're making waves, Kim.
But you know what? It's so hard to keep up with everyone's videos, like, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of us in our groups.
And see, Kim, we let each other on each other's channels. It's kind of like CB radio in the 70s. That's what I look at. I'm an old guy, so.
So, Sea Dog, what is your story, por favor?
My story, well, I grew up in San Diego. I was born in Mexico, and I grew up in San Diego, right in Southeast San Diego. And I started running with a gang. You know what I mean? I started smoking marijuana at a young age. And I grew up. To be honest with you, I grew up in a dysfunctional family. That was my dad used to drink alcohol. He was abusive or whatnot, and you know how that goes, right? So that kind of led me astray, That's what kind of led me to the streets, So I chose kind of like the streets, like for family, like to be there, right? To be there with me, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up, I joined a gang. Then I started doing all kinds of other things, taking things that don't belong to me, selling things, and all kinds of different activities, that were all bad, to be honest with you, And now what I'm doing now is I'm over here with the church, and we go out to the streets, and we go preach, and the church, they bring people back, like they take people in from the streets and rehabilitate them, and then then after they're ready to go back to society, they go back and they they're gonna be like they predict, they go out there and basically preach the word,
Beautiful. And what part of Mexico are you in?
I'm right here in Tijuana.
Tijuana. Okay.
Yeah, right by the beach.
I'm in the state of Jalisco.
Okay, yeah. Jalisco. Wow. You know what? As a matter of fact, my friend's parents, they were over there in Jalisco, but they moved down here to Rosarito. That's where they were living at.
Okay. Yeah. So I went from the Yucatan to Jalisco.
Hey, but it's hot. Jalisco's hot. That's why when I was over there, I didn't like the heat. To be honest with you, it's hot, huh?
Yes. I have to go soon because my dinner is about to arrive. Sean,
okay.
send me a link to everybody's channel, my love.
I will do that. There's about 24 of us. I'll send you a link. And Kim, everybody's going to want you on their show, and we'll come on your show.
I'd love to have you on my show one day,
We'll
Kim.
help you blossom and bloom, and we'll spread this world of positivity.
We'll help you.
Kim. Kim, I'm so honored that you came on because I just sent you comments and all that, and this is a blessing. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you guys for having me, and I'm going to end with this. Let's change the effing world.
Yes.
That's right. God bless you. Enjoy your
Take
meal.
care, Kim.
Bye.
See you soon.
Nice
All
to
right,
meet
Kim.
you.
Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Man, I'm so glad she came
Wow, she's
on.
in
I
Jalisco,
just
huh?
found her on.
Great.
I found her on YouTube. You know, I just typed in prison. Sometimes
Yeah.
I type it in to see if I show up, but I scrolled way down, like 240 pages later, and she showed up, and I watched her videos. What do you guys think about her?
Yeah, she
She's
seems
really
like
Yeah,
sweet.
son, right now.
nice woman.
Hey,
She's really sweet. Yeah.
yeah. I
I
couldn't find her channel though. I was trying to find the channel. I couldn't find it.
I put
That's
it
why
in
I
just
missed
now
it.
and it came right up.
I'll put the links up. Yeah, I'm. She's.
Yeah, put the link
I
up.
try to help. I try to help all the new channels. Because
When you watch them videos, Angie, let me know what you think of them because I'm thinking about redoing them.
Oh, I'm going to watch them today, friend.
I'm
I can't wait to hear the juice.
Sea-Dog, thanks for coming on, Sea-Dog. I appreciate you, man. I love getting to
Yeah,
know all
thank
you
you.
guys, man. You guys are we're
Yeah,
all
you know
big
what?
one happy
Just show me
family,
her
right,
link.
guys? Huh?
Yeah, we're a family. Just send me her link and yes,
Yeah.
that way I can subscribe to her channel.
Do I have your email? Sea-Dog?
Yeah.
I do.
What happened?
Sea Dog, you got to subscribe to mine too.
What's your
Yes.
email? What's the first few
Yeah,
letters
yeah.
of
You
your
can
email?
send me hers too. Which one? Yeah. Send me hers
Please,
too so I can subscribe
please,
to her.
see,
I
dog.
think I subscribed to her. I
Angie
think I
is.
subscribed to
What's
you.
the
Let me
first
check.
few letters of your email? Don't tell me the whole thing because people are listening. But what's the first few letters?
Oh, my email? My email is CON.
Okay, then I can
First
find
letters.
it. Good. All right.
No, hold
See,
on.
dog.
No. My first
Angie is
J
a beautiful, great woman.
Thank you,
She's
Adam.
a beautiful, great woman, Angie is, and she's got a good channel. She's always putting out positive message and good content on the channel. You got to subscribe to her, brother. Angie's a
Mine's
great
easy
woman.
to find. It's Prison Talk with Angie.
Prison Talk with Angie. Yep, I got
I'm
a lot
looking
of love
up
for that
kids
woman.
right now.
I love me some Adam.
You're the best.
You're the best.
Hey, how's Isaac going? Is he still going nuts?
Yes.
He's funny.
He's been
Talking
really
about-
bad lately.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been trying to peck the back of my legs. I had to run him off with a rake the other day.
Oh shit!
I just stepped to your channel, Angie. Excuse me.
Thank you. I'm going to find yours right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sea Dogs is Sea Dog and the Cooper podcast, Angie.
What's that?
Sea Dog and the Cooper podcast.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to find it right away. I'm
Did
going
I
to
say that right, Sea Dog?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
All right. Thank you for letting me tap in. I got to go do something. God bless you guys. Have a blessed day.
Oh, thanks,
God bless.
Sea-Dog. Right now,
All
my
right.
screen's
brother.
frozen, but I bet you guys can hear me. I'm going to post her link. I found her link. And
Okay,
Sea-Dog,
you're going to post it?
Sea-Dog, give a shout out to your own channel right now before you leave.
All right. My channel is the Sea Dog and Cooper Show podcast. If you guys want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, I would appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you guys. Have a blessed day. Until the next time.
Yeah, you
Gracias.
too.
Take care, brother. See you soon. Be safe. God bless.
Did I go away for a minute, guys? Because it cut me off.
No.
No, I would. I did go away. You guys don't know. Here's Kim's channel, guys. That's her link right there.
I subscribe to hers. I just need to subscribe to Sea Dog. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Sea Dog's a good dude too. Sea Dog had me on his channel last week, and I told my whole story. But he's a good dude. I mean, all you people are. But I'm just it's like every week one or two new people are coming aboard that I'm meeting, and man, and Adam, you're on the other side of the planet. You're in tomorrow world, and you still won't give me the lottery numbers for tonight, even though today is Tuesday, but it's Wednesday there. They're gonna draw the lottery numbers at 7:00, Adam. I want them. Give me You know, you're already in the future. No, but I love you. I love you, Adam. I love you, Angie. Angie, I love the fact that I got to talk to Angie before she went to prison. And here we are, Angie, with our own prison shows. I mean,
we are a family.
We're helping
we are
people.
a family.
We're helping
you know, we're one big family. When we're here for each other, we help each other. Just like when I helped Steve, you know, it's when I send him that cash, you know.
Yeah,
we're here
I'm going to send him some later this week when I get paid.
Yeah, I talked. I hear you, man.
I was going to send 50 something, right? But that would have only worked out to be $46 in the US. So what I did is through PayPal, I sent what was it? I sent 85, 95, and he'll get 68 something.
You're amazing. So, okay, he needs his water bill, right? Or his electricity?
Power, electricity. Yeah, well, he said that he was $54 short of paying his power bill. So he's got that now. And that's why I sent him a bit extra so we can get some food.
Okay, so the money I send he can use for whatever he needs. But
food,
sounds like he needs to go grocery shopping and stuff too. So, okay, I'm glad to know that it's being taken care of. Cool. Because I'm gonna give him some this week too.
That's awesome.
So how many channels do you think we got all together, guys? We got 25 of us.
Oh my God, heaps. That's why I was saying it's so hard to keep up with each other's video. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get so big. I mean,
I've unsubscribed from everyone else. And the reason why
Lawton is, guys, he's got 2 million subscribers.
Who does?
Larry Lawton. He has 2 million subscribers.
Yeah, I don't watch him. I don't
watch him anymore. I got tired of him.
He thinks he's better than everyone else because he's a big YouTube star.
So we can't get like that, guys. If we cannot get big heads like these people, like the Wes Watsons and the 23-and-1s and the lockdowns and all. We can't get like that, guys. We got to remember where we came from.
Oh,
not going to happen.
Guess who's trying to tell me that I can't use APS?
Who?
Snitch Joe.
Who?
Snitch Joe Guerrero from After Prison Show.
I don't know that one.
That's hilarious. I don't know Snitch Joe, but I love the name Snitch Joe.
Snitch
Joe. That's
Joe.
what I call him.
You're gonna believe so you're gonna like a guy with a name like Snitch Joe. I mean, come on, really?
No. But that's no. That's what I call him. His name is Joe. His name is Joe Guerrero. His name is Joe Guerrero from After Prison Show.
Oh, After Prison Show. That guy. Oh, then I know who you're talking about.
And he's trying to tell me that I can't use APS. And I said, what are you talking to me? He goes, APS belongs to me. And I said, pig's ass it does.
So you mean he recognized you? Oh, because After Prison Show. He just doesn't know it's Aussie Prison. Oh,
but
so this guy really forgot where he came from, because I remember his first video before he went to prison, and he was in front of a microwave saying, yeah, you know, the people in prison actually have a job to clean the microwave. And he was all weird. And he had like 12 subscribers. I remember his first video. He don't even have that on his channel no more.
But I
remember the guy. And now he's all big time.
I said, look, you imbecile. And I said, it's not straight APS. I said, it's A.P.S. Not that it's any of your business, you fucking twit. And I said, listen, don't go texting me, telling me what I can and can't do. You can go and fuck yourself. If you got a problem with it, I'm going to be an American fan and I'll come and kick your ass.
Well, but
Adam, I have to confess, I love to hear you going off because it's hilarious.
I remember that guy when he was nothing. He doesn't remember.
I'll tell people what's on my mind, Angie. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to say what I think.
I watched that guy before he went to prison in 2013, guys. Or 14.
He's a fucking snitch. He's a bitch.
And he grew. But he's. I don't want that to happen to us, guys. Adam, you may.
It's not going to happen
Angie,
to us.
You're probably going to blow up before any of us because you're a woman. Angie,
and that's what I said. Look, APS is mine.
Me,
and he says, "What's?"
Please don't forget me, Angie. When you get all big time,
he goes, "What's APS stand for?"
I'm not going to get big.
And I said,
Angie, you're gonna.
What does APS stand for?
I don't think so. My growth has been slow. It was fast, and then now it's slow.
You know what? It may be 3 years from now, 2 years from now, but it's going to happen, Angie. As long as you
How
keep putting video, at least
many subs
one video a week,
you got
at
now?
least one video a week,
Oh, Angie.
and over a
I
year
have
or
like
two, you get big.
157 now.
Yeah. It'll happen. You know how I got my 1,000 subscribers, guys? I did a video every day for 2 months, and it blew up. And now I'm doing that now. Have you seen my premieres, Adam? They're not live. I know, Adam, you think they're live, but a premiere is not a live video. What a premiere does, I'm running my old videos from 2 years ago, and the chat room is live. But I'm not there half the time, Adam. I'm not there. So if you think I'm ignoring you, I'm not even there. I'm asleep. But the premiere is on, and people can talk amongst themselves in the chat room. But I'm running my old videos. I have 300 videos, Adam, so I'm running my old ones that people never saw, and I'm doing it every single day. And I've already had, I don't know, 10,000 views in 9 days from those old videos. And that's
what I'm going to do, Angie.
One video is at 3,000 views right now, and it's like it only got 100 views when I aired it 2 years ago, but now it's at 3,000 views. So
I need you to show me how Adam to do premieres.
I'm doing reruns. You know, like networks show reruns of A-Team, and you know, I'm showing reruns.
How do you repost though? How do you repost? How do you repost?
So the videos, I go on my channel and I have a Real Player Downloader, and it downloads the video for me. But you can also download your videos if you have a YouTube Studio has a way to download your videos. But then I just upload it like it's a new video. Sometimes I put a little thing in front of it. Hey, this is Sean. I'm going to show you a video from 2 years ago. Here it goes. Sometimes I don't even do it because I just want to get them out there every day. And if I do it every day, you know, and I've already gotten like 400 subscribers in 9 days. So
damn, you're blowing up, Sean. You are blowing up. What were you going to say, Adam? What were you going to say?
I don't know. I forgot.
I'm sorry. I know I was on a ramble, guys. I'm sorry. I ramble sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're blowing up, Sean.
Well, I've been doing this 2 years, and people have told me you're gonna blow up. You're gonna blow up. But I mean, I got 2,400 subscribers now, but that's not blowing up. But I'll take what I got, man. You know.
Yeah, that's a lot to me.
Yeah. Well, you know what you guys could do, man. I shouldn't tell you guys this. I did this for, you know how I work for Wings for Life, right, guys? They had 200 subscribers when I worked for them. And I told my boss, you can buy subscribers, you can buy views, smsfollows.com. So my boss gave me $100 on her credit card, and I went on SMS Follows, and I bought her subscribers and I bought her viewers, and next thing you know, she had 5,000 subscribers. But they're bots, they're fake, they're all from Singapore and Kenya, Africa, and everything else. And within a month, they all went back down to 200. But it got her monetized. And YouTube says as long as you get monetized, if you do a video at least once a week, we won't cancel you. You can keep it. So now they're only at like 400 subscribers, but she had 5,000 subscribers for like $80 worth of paying for the viewers. So you guys can do this and you can get monetized. And as long as you do a video once a week, YouTube won't hold you accountable. They won't say, oh, we know you paid for it, we're going to cancel you. No, you got to keep doing videos. But for about $50 on smsfollows.com, you can get monetized by tomorrow.
Wow, I want to get monetized.
So if you got about $50 to spend, it's SMS Follows. Google that, and then you can buy views, you can buy watch time hours, you can buy likes, you can buy subscribers, and it has little prices. 14 cents for every viewer, and you hit in $5,000, and I have 5,000 subscribers. It's going to cost you $26. You get 5,000 subscribers. Then you go to watch time hours and 8 cents per watch time hour, blah, blah, blah. And you type it in and you pay $14 or something, and you got 10,000 watch hours. It's called SMS Follows. I did it for Wings for Life. It worked. That's one way to do it, guys. And by tomorrow, you could be monetized by tomorrow.
No, I'm not doing
It
that.
costs you about $50 to probably do that. So
I'd rather get my subscribers
it's
naturally.
cheating. It's cheating, but is it? I mean, that's up to you. I'm just telling you. I didn't do it on my channel, but I did it on Wings for Life, and she's still monetized because I do that show every Friday on Wings for Life, and she does a Monday night Zoom YouTube thing, and so because we do at least one a week, she's good. And she only has 400 subscribers, but she's monetized. So
But how much does she get a month?
How can she be monetized when
she's not getting much? I mean, she just got $112 for the last 4 months of videos. I'm getting about $75 a month. I have 20. Now I'm at 2,400 subscribers. I get about $75 a month. But I also get the super chats. Like TJ gave me a $5. I get cash apps. I get people that donate me money because I help them out with character reference letters, all that. I'm making about $300-400 a month. I make $300-400 a month because of my YouTube.
How do you?
Now I'm going to do the prison business. I hope make a lot more. But yeah, with the super chats and the thanks and the Patreon and the join my club and all that stuff, you guys can start making money tomorrow. You know.
How much do you make? She makes like 112, and you make
that
like
took her 6 months to get that. I have 2,400 subscribers. I get about 7,500. I mean, I get $75 a month for the commercials, but then I have the YouTube stickers and the super chats and all that.
How do you get?
I get about $120, $140 every month on my little debit card, you know. But the bigger and all the reruns I did from 2 years ago, they pay too. So every video you make now is going to pay you later in the future.
Okay.
But now I'm rerunning the old videos because I don't want to wait for YouTube to recommend a video that I did in 2021. I just do it now, and that's a new thing I started, and it's paying off. So
that's good.
And then you can have merchandise. You go to Teespring. You're going to have T-shirts and coffee mugs and calendars. And I just came out with a calendar of the month. And every month you have a picture of a prison on there, you know. And so I'm hoping somebody's going to buy that. So I'm trying
to cool. That's a great idea, Sean.
And there's lots of other ways. And if you get a sponsor, you know, if you get a sponsor that's going to, you know, like a lot of the guys get sponsors like maybe Larry Lawton does it for there's a video game called Prison, and they pay him, I don't know how much they pay him, but he does a commercial for this prison game thing on PlayStation. But if you can get a sponsor, you can get more money. But there's lots of other ways to make money. If you Google when you go to YouTube how to make money on my channel, you'll see all kinds of ways to make money.
Okay. Well, I'm excited about your prison consultant because I know you're going to do really, really, really well with that.
Would you like to be part of that?
Yes, I would love to be a part of that.
When women call me and all that. So right now it's going to be me and Tom, but I want to include like you. I got another guy named Max and Larry that in time with. We all want to help these guys, but we don't want to charge $10,000 and $20,000. You know, all I can guarantee you is if you are willing to take accountability for your crimes, right, and you're willing to change and you want to change, right, then and I can prepare you for sentencing day with your pre-sentencing report. I can prepare you how to speak to the judge on sentencing day. I can ghost write some character reference letters for you. I'll call your family, your past employers, and help them write a letter for you for a character reference letter. I can do all these things. I can answer your 100 questions. How to use the bathroom in prison. What it's going to be like when I get there. What's my first day going to be like? How are they going to treat me? All these questions your lawyer has no idea. I'll coach you and guide you and consult you through all that stuff. But on that sentencing day, if you're prepared and you know what you're going to face, and you can tell that judge, I did the crime. I'm guilty. I get it, Your Honor. I'm not a saint. Here's what I've done to change my ways until this day, and hopefully you can get a better sentencing result. And that's all I can offer you. But that's more than a lawyer can offer you, right?
That's right.
Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%. And
so that's what we're going to do. And we'll do it at $1,000. you know, $1,000. We'll give you the whole package. Or call Justin Paperny, and he'll tell you $15,000 and guarantee you 30% of your time and blah, blah, blah. Go call the guys or talk to me. I got 2 years now of videos. 500 people have called me. You know, I got the experience. I've got the brand. I've built myself up. You can call me.
I do that now, but I don't charge anyone.
What do you think, Angie?
I think that it's amazing. I think you're going to do extremely well.
And if I had
And if there's anything I can offer
me,
for the female perspective that would be helpful to you guys, I would love to do it.
Because I don't know the female part of it, you know? Yeah, I don't know what they're looking at.
I can write something up. I need to get a lot more research, but I can write something up, and I mean I can offer the female perspective for sure.
Yeah, and RDAP Dan said he'd help me, and he helped me before I went to prison. And you know that's what he does.
He's very successful, so that would be great.
But he's kind of flaky now. He's not answering his phone calls for people. He won't even answer my calls. And then 1 week he'll answer every call, and then for a week goes by and he won't answer. And even Matt Cox says he's flaky. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Dan. I just don't know, Dan. If you're listening, why are you flaky?
Maybe he's going through something that we don't know about.
But this has happened. It's not just this. It's not just now. It's like every few months he gets flaky. I don't know. And Matt Cox has co-signed me on this. You know. I don't know. I don't want to put Dan on the spot, but he did a video with Matt Cox about a year ago, and he mentioned, well, it was all about he got hooked on cocaine. And
what?
Yeah, he got hooked on for cocaine. Him and his girlfriend Jenny were doing blow, and they were running out to clubs and staying out till 4 a.m, hanging out with the wrong people. And then he says that he quit and he's clean and sober now, but he doesn't do NA or AA or not. He just quit. But I kind of wonder why he won't answer his calls now. I've had 3 guys call me and they want to pay him money and he won't answer the phone. And they've left him messages. I'll pay him $10,000 and he still won't answer the phone. So I don't know, you know.
Damn. Well, I hope he's not falling back into that trap. I hope that he can pull himself out of it because he's built a name for himself, and it would be a shame to throw that away, you know?
But he does this. He gets, you know, for a month, he's great. He answers every call, he responds, and then another 2 weeks, and he doesn't answer the phone call. And it's been like this for the last few years with him. And Dan, if you're listening, what the fuck's going on? You know? Is he overwhelmed with calls and he just like doesn't? I don't know. I mean, maybe he's got so many calls he can't take them, and that's great, I guess. But I don't know.
What was I going to tell you? Yeah, Sean, let me know what I can do to help, if anything. And
consulting and counseling for the women and answer their 100 questions that the lawyer has no clue what goes on. And I know a lawyer has no clue what goes on in the women's prison. I'm sure. You know.
I'll work on typing something up now for all the questions I can think of, and I'll ask a bunch of my friends that have been incarcerated what questions they had, and then I'll get something typed up.
Okay. Because like Natasha, Natalie, who called you. So like a lot of lawyers don't know about custody level points, right? So I have I have a whole bunch of paperwork. I have 11 questions that if you answer them right, I can tell you if you're going to a camp, a low, a medium, blah, 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 11 points, 16 points, 20 points. And I have all the charts and everything on the severity of your crime or what you did and all that. But it takes about 10, 15 minutes to go through this. A lot of lawyers have no clue how to tell somebody what their custody level is. And that's a big thing, right? Don't you want to know where you're going?
No, I think that information that you have dialed in really well is extremely important to people, especially when they're very first getting talked to and investigated, because they need to know what to expect so that it's not like almost like culture shock, you know what I mean? When their attorney comes back with an ASA offer, they know to expect it, because we both know that the ASAs, when they offer you something, you almost better take it because it's not going to get too much better, right?
Out of the 500 calls I've gotten in the last 2 years, I'm going to say 200 people have told me their lawyer says there's no such thing as self-surrender.
They told him what about self-surrender?
There's no such thing as self-surrender.
Oh, that's
Can you believe
not
that? Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe it.
I've had people tell me there's no such thing as a camp. Their lawyers told them this.
Well, poor Natalie thought that her husband could come and take her out for a couple days.
So these lawyers, I don't know what they're good for. I mean, I guess they help you through this. I'm boggled. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm boggled too.
It's amazing what these lawyers do not know.
Yeah.
My guess is they've only handled federal cases for bank robbers or terrorists where somebody's locked up in custody the whole time. And, you know, when they get to sentencing, they take them away and they go to jail. I don't think they have any clue about the white collar person.
Well, here's the other thing, Sean, that I don't think that,
you know,
they don't
when
know.
they get to sentencing, they take them away and they go to jail. I don't think they have. Go on, Angie, and I want to introduce you to Tom when you're done.
Real quick, I was just going to say that, like, I had my surrender date moved.
Tom, you got feedback. Can you come back and Tom? Can you hang up and try back again? You got echo. Go on, Angie.
I moved my surrender date twice, and people don't know that they can do that. 2 different times. Like, I was supposed to go in February. I didn't go in till July. So I moved it from February to April, and then from April to July. And I didn't ask for a 3rd time, but I may have gotten it.
How did you
do
that?
I didn't ask for it.
Did the lawyer make the motion? Did you do that? How did that work?
What happened was I told my attorney, like, look, I'm out here, I'm making all this money, and I'm paying $1,000 in restitution, and it's COVID, right? You know, it helped because it was COVID. It's COVID, and I'd like to just stay out here for a couple more months and make some money and pay back my, you know, whatever. And so she said, I agree. And so she contacted the ASA, contacted the prosecutor, and he agreed that he didn't have a problem with it. And so then they had to get the buyout from the courts, I guess, and it was an easy sign-off. And then I did it one more time, so I was supposed to go in April. And so when March came, same scenario, and so she asked again, and they all agreed the same way. And so, like I said, I didn't ask for a 3rd time, but people don't know that that's an option.
They don't know that.
They don't know it.
I want to introduce you to Tom. Now, Tom was a good friend of mine at Florence Federal Prison Camp, but Tom was a white-collar guy like me. Tom's the reason I'm here in Albuquerque, because he told my boss to watch his channel, and next thing you know, I'm here.
That's awesome.
Tom, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, and Tom, this is Angie. Now, Tom, I worked with Angie before she went to prison. She watched my videos. Angie, I'm not sure exactly how I helped you, but you said that I helped you get through the process of going to prison. It was a lot more easier when you got sentenced. And Tom, Angie has a channel now called Prison Talk with Angie. She's out. She's almost done with her halfway house time. Angie's done remarkable things to help women coming out of prison, going into prison. And Tom, Angie's just like totally I can't say more, but Angie's just a wonderful person now. Her life.
No, I've been watching Angie.
Okay.
I've watched Angie several times, and Angie, I'm very impressed with your communication skills. Yeah, you bring a lot to the table.
Angie, Tom is going to be my partner in this prison consulting business. And Tom, I was telling Angie we could actually use her help for a woman's point of view if she wants to come on board too. But right now, Angie, me and Tom we're gonna launch it and get
it going. Yeah,
we're gonna need your help along the way. And here comes Tom. So there you go. How you doing, Tom? What's going on?
I've been watching the famous Sean show for hours now. So
did you see with Kim, with the lady Kim who came on?
I watched that.
I love that lady in her channel, man. Oh, I love that girl.
Yeah, we need to go to Mexico when you get off paper and have a little vacation. It's about time we took a road trip. That'd be a good place to go.
Tom, I'm trying to bring all these prison channels together. All the guys, the little men, the little women, Angie. I'm trying to bring us all together and be one big, entity, power, strength. I mean, we're going to be. They're already talking about us, Angie. I don't know if you've heard, but guys have even Wes Watson mentioned us. Somebody told me to.
Hey, I don't think he's mentioned me. He's probably mentioned you guys.
Oh no, he's talking. We're called the what are we called? The multiverse of the prison universe now. We're the multiverse. We are the multiverse. We're the multiverse of prison channels. That's what they're saying about us.
What does that mean?
Means. I'm going to take that in a good way.
Okay.
Sean, I watched your interview on Spectrum, the Channel 23 channel.
Did I blow it?
No, you did a great job. I got to pick your ties. Other than that, you were great.
I looked fat. I didn't like it. I looked fat.
I got some great ties. I'm going to bring you down some great ties. You probably don't have great ties.
I need some ties.
I got more ties. I don't wear suits anymore, but I used to wear a suit 6 days a week. So I got a couple hundred ties. So I'll bring you a stash.
I bet you got some stylish stuff. That's nice.
Yeah.
So Angie, Tom's been watching you. He's been watching your channel too.
I'm honored. Thank you, Tom.
No, I appreciate your
feedback because I don't get a lot of feedback, and
Well, you are very creditable. You are very authentic. You are a great communicator. You are very believable. You are no BS. You're right to the point. You got all the ingredients to really help a lot of ladies and men. It doesn't matter whether it's men or women. We all have the same challenges when the feds come knocking on our door, and so it's a life-changing event, and we live with that for the rest of our lives. And so do the people around us. So do the families and friends and around. So we have a lot of responsibility to step up and to help everyone step up to be more responsible, to overcome the challenge that they've been faced with. But it's a blessing. I mean, I tell people all the time that I was unlucky that I didn't go to prison until I was 60. I wished I'd gone when I was much younger, because it changed my life more than anything else. As nothing compares to the change to the better of what that 7 years of being in the jaws of the alligator did to me. I'm a happier man. I'm a healthier man. I'm a more optimistic man, and I think my work in the future will really be my legacy. So working with Sean is an exciting task, and getting involved with you is going to be important. So I just wanted to come on. I keep a lower profile than Sean. He's the movie star of the team, and I'm I'm the background.
How did that happen?
But we'll get together, the three of us, in the next week or two and start talking strategy, because we can deploy this. Sean's built a fabulous foundation, and he also is very credible, very believable, and a unique personality that markets very well in this venue.
I've waited my whole life to hear somebody say this about me.
It's true.
So I'm very proud to be Sean's friend, and I was scared when I encouraged him to come from San Francisco to little Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was scared, worried that I was not doing him a favor, but I really think it's been the best thing for all of us that he came to Albuquerque.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Well, Sean, you've been on now almost 2 hours plus.
Has it been that long?
An hour and 52 minutes, so we better give you a break.
I'm going to cut this up into clips probably and then run it later, because it's been like 4 or 5 different topics and stuff, and
it was a little hard to get on to see the Spectrum Channel 23 interview. I kept having to chase to find it, so you might want to make that easier.
I ran it as a premiere, but I'll check it, and I'll run it again. Yeah. Okay.
And Angie, let's get together over the weekend or sometime soon and get to know each other more with Sean and talk about how we perfect this business concept. Because
Tom, we could really.
It's really about helping people. It's not about the money.
Absolutely, it's about helping people, because
it's about helping people. If we can make a little money while we're doing it, that's great. But mostly we want to help people, because there are not many resources out there. and we definitely don't want to be profiteers taking advantage of anyone. So,
That's for sure.
Yeah, Angie, Angie, since you were on pretrial, if you can remember that far back, what made you call me?
What?
What made you call me when you were on pretrial?
I'm sorry, I got something to cut off. I'm sorry.
What made you call me when you were
hear.
on pretrial? What? You can't hear me?
Not very well. All of a
What?
sudden.
How about now? Now?
I don't know what happened. My sound was perfect, and then
now.
Well, let me
can you hear
get
me
off.
now?
I'll get off, and maybe that'll
It's
help.
not
can
If-
you hear Tom?
I can hear you fine, Angie. Can you hear me?
I can barely hear both of you.
So it's on her
Okay.
end, Tom. It's on her end.
Something went wrong.
I can hear if I put my face up, so let me turn my cam off so I can hear you guys. Okay, go ahead.
Angie, what made you call me when you were on pretrial?
Well, first of all, you were very authentic, and so when I would listen to you, you uplifted me and showed me that I could get through this, that it was a difficult situation, but that I could get through it, and I could persevere, and that was what I needed to hear, because I was at a point where I thought, here I am, I'm this big corporate person, and I'm doing these, these things in life, and I have this secret world of I'm getting ready to go to prison, and so there
Secret
wasn't a
world,
lot of
yeah.
people for me to talk to, and so to be able to reach out to you because you were available, and to be able to talk to you and have you reassure me that I was going to be okay was huge.
So let me ask you, when I did answer the phone and you heard my voice, can you remember how you responded? Like the guy actually answered the phone. Now, who am I talking to? A jerk or a real guy, or am I glad I called this guy? You
No,
know
my
what I
first
mean?
thought was relief, and I couldn't believe that you were talking to me. You didn't know who I was. I knew more about who you were because I'm watching you. You're on video, you're sharing your life. And I think my first thought was, oh my God, this guy doesn't care. He doesn't want to hear my story. But you did care about my story, and you listened, and then you gave me some really honest feedback, and you uplifted me.
Well, thank you. And I still care. And even though you're out of prison, I still care about you.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I felt that you did, and obviously that's why I actually reached out to you right when I got out and said, "Hey, I'm out," because none of us thought I was going to be out 9.5 months on a 30-month sentence.
Yeah. I started
And
my prison channel because of RDAP Dan. Did you happen to start your channel because of me? I'm just saying, I don't know.
yes, because of you, and knowing that I couldn't find a lot of women that were putting any content out that was useful to me. You were that person. I listened to RDAP Dan all the time too. And but I never reached out to him really, except I considered hiring him as a prison consultant, and then decided it was too late in the game, and that was a lot of money. So
yeah, it was how much was he offered? Did you know how
it
much
was
he
it was
offered?
close to 7,000. So it was between 6 and
Yeah.
7,000. And
would you have been willing to pay $1,500?
I had that kind of money, but for me, it was more important that I leave that money for my husband, who I'm leaving to hold the bag while
Yeah.
I'm gone. Do you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine. So I just got to the point where it was like, I need to leave that money to my husband because I'm abandoning him, really.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
if Sean ever calls me and he has no money, I'm going to help the guy. Double. I'm going to put double efforts into helping the guy with no money.
I agree.
Because I know the next guy that's going to call's got. He's. You know what I mean? God.
Yeah.
And the karma will. You know what I mean? What do you call that? It'll all work out in the end.
Absolutely. It does. And so when I got out, I was excited to tell you. As I was in there, I realized like I need to be the voice for the women that are going through now what I just went through and came out alive, and I need to be able to share with them my experience and let them know, reassure them that it's going to be okay. And it's going to be even better than you ever imagined, because it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. My head had it like probably for all of us, right?
Right.
It's like we have it like this is the end of the world. My life is over. I mean, I literally thought of suicide. Like I just really thought that my life was over. And I've realized even more it's not over at all. It's just beginning. It's just something new that, you know, and I have something to offer these people. I want them to have that reassurance that you gave to me.
Yeah, I haven't talked about it. I had a suicide attempt before a while I was on pretrial, and I haven't talked about when I tied a rope to a tree with milk crates, and I was waiting for God to knock the crates over with the wind. But yeah, I went through it all, so I completely understand. Yeah.
For me, it was so much. I had so much shame because, like I said, I'm in this corporate world. I had this fantastic job, which I'm going to have back again in actually in October, which is amazing. I'm getting back into it, but it doesn't change my focus of what really matters. That's just my money. You know what I mean? This is what matters, and I always make time for what really matters. Yeah, I just want people to know that they're going to be okay too.
Yeah. And Tom, on the other hand, he didn't have a great experience in prison like I did. I actually had fun. Not every day. But Tom, you did not have the same experience, did you?
No, every day was a dangerous day for me.
Oh gosh.
Till you met me, right, Tom?
Well, yeah, you eased the burden, but we got along right away, and we talked about working together. And it's funny that here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are, like 6-7 years later, and we're friends.
Yeah, 7 Habits had a lot to do with me and you, Tom, getting together. Angie, did you have a program called 7 Habits?
Hello.
No, I haven't heard of it.
Tom, can you tell Angie what 7 Habits is all about?
Yeah, hold on. Sean and Angie, I got to go pick up my son. But we'll talk again real soon.
Okay. All right. Understand.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon then.
Okay.
Well, Angie, we've been on this show over 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably cut it up into pieces and then make some money off that. Ha ha. But
good job.
Anyways, Angie, I love you, Angie. I'm so glad that we are friends today because I'm gonna call you my friend. And
Me too. Absolutely.
I was able to talk to you before prison, and here after prison. And Angie, you're doing great things, Angie, and I think your channel is gonna explode. It may take a year or two, Angie, but please have patience.
Okay.
Jessica Kent didn't get it till her 3rd year or something before she got big. So don't give up, Angie.
Okay. I need to hear that because I need to know that people are listening and that they appreciate the content, because that motivates me to keep doing better and better and better.
Yeah. At least do 1 video a week, Angie. At least 1 a week. Because what you're doing on my channel really doesn't count for your channel. So you got to do 1 video a week, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right.
I got it. I got you. Okay. Thanks, Sean. All right. I'll probably talk to you this weekend. Me too. I really value our friendship, so I appreciate you.
I'm going to say, and tell your husband that I said hello and thank him for waiting for you to get out.
Yeah, he's amazing. He really held it down and was there for me.
Let him know that it's a big deal to wait for, especially when a woman goes to prison. The man is usually, it's like, hey, now I'm free. For your husband to stick with it and wait for you to get out, he's a hell of a man. You let him know.
I mean, he really is. I mean, I'll have to tell you, I'll have to do a show about how he supported me. I should actually. That's a good topic.
Would he ever come on?
Yeah, he's asked me if I want him to come on. So
bring him on.
I think I should. And
we need to know what he went through.
Because he went through a lot.
Why he waited for you? Were you worth it? I mean, I know you're worth it because he waited, but we need to hear, why were you worth waiting for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be a great topic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm gonna get that set up. Maybe he and I can do that this weekend because I'll be home.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd like to meet him someday or say hello.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, you let him know I'm his biggest fan that he waited for you.
I'm really lucky.
That means a lot to the man world,
Yeah, and the women were always like, Angie's got this great relationship, she's got this great husband, and I go, well, we have our challenges too, but he is a really great man, and he made my time easier because of who he is, and he was my solid rock,
That's true love. It's true love, Angie.
Yeah, I got lucky.
For you, Angie. Do not divorce him. Stay with him forever. I just mean that,
Yeah.
I think he's earned his love for you.
I think so too. And sometimes when I find myself just being bitchy for no reason, I'm like, no, what am I doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on,
most
Ange.
men don't wait for their women. I'm sorry, Angie.
I know.
They don't.
It's
The men are
crazy.
the first ones to go cheat on you and run away and all that, you know?
Yeah, he didn't do
No.
that. He did not do
They
that.
do
He
it
was
more than
solid as a rock.
Yeah, a woman might wait 5 years tops for her man, but a man,
Yeah.
6 months, I'm out of here. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, she'll never know. You know what I mean? But no, you know what he did was well, we'll talk about it another time, but
Okay.
basically the long story short is that he actually picked up as many hours as possible at work. Sometimes he's working 60. He works 60 usually hours anyway, but he was working like 70. He was working 6 days a week, about 70 hours. He sold his favorite truck because he promised me that he would keep we have this great rental house until we're able to buy, you know, because I owe all this restitution. But we have this house that we absolutely love. It's a beautiful home, and we rent it. And I said, before I went in, promise me that I'm gonna come home to this house. I need to know that I'm coming home to something I care for, and you know what I mean, something that's familiar and something I love. And he made me that promise. And when times got tough financially, he sold his truck. Like loves his truck. You know what I mean? He sold it.
Love. That's love for you, Angie. Yeah.
Yeah. So he made it happen, and he
what
put money on my books too.
Yeah. Well, don't ever forget about your husband, what he did.
Yeah.
Don't ever. I mean, if you have these little fights and quarrels and all this stuff, stop and realize what he did for you. Because
yeah, you're right. I can't
when
minimize it.
Prison,
you know,
Angie, when you went to prison, you did it to him.
That's right.
That, right? You abandoned him because you made those choices that sent you to prison. So you did it to him, and I know that's hard to hear.
No, I agree with you completely.
And he waited for you, and he forgave you, and he loved you through it all, and here he is now loving you again.
Yeah, I do. I believe everything you're saying, and I do consider that when
it's hard to find a man like that.
He's earned that.
I wish I was gay because I'd love to have a husband like that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
He showed me. I knew he was a good man, but I didn't have any clue just how good he was.
Yeah. Now you know.
Now I really know when push comes to shove. So.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk soon.
Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. If anybody stuck through this video this long, I love you.
Right?
I'm going to cut this up into pieces because it's been too many different topics and categories.
That's a good idea.
Thanks, Andy.
All right, Sean. Love you. Take care.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.